Hello and welcome back to GeoGuessr. It's been a while, hasn't it? There was an entire Baldur's Gate 3 between this and now, and also Divinity Original Sin 2. So yeah, I have to admit I haven't played this since the last episode, so I'm probably quite rusty, so I don't really want to get into the modes that I played at the end of the last season. So, this seems to be like an updated version of A Diverse World. It's more than 100,000 locations. That seems pretty good. So we shouldn't double up on different, we shouldn't double up on the same location over and over again. So that's nice. I'm gonna have moving, 3 minutes timer. The link will be in the description. Yeah, create a challenge. Copy that, and I'll quickly paste it into my notes. There we go. Let's get started and see just how rusty I am. Alright, let's load that in. Okay. Alright, that is Southeast Asia, that's for sure. Now let's take a look at the map. Which country exactly would that be? Let's get the script on screen. Okay, let's take a look. Doesn't look like this script. Is it? No, not quite that. It could be... There's some similarities there, but I'm not entirely sure. Could it be this? Like, could it be Thailand? Let's look around a little bit more, just to make sure. I'm gonna place myself here for now. But of course we can still move that if we feel the need to. Wait. What about this script? I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep Myanmar in mind as well. Let's see if we can find anything more definitive. Oh, there's some billboards. Maybe there's a top-level domain somewhere. Can I get a clearer view of that? Oh, that's very grainy. That's very, very grainy. We have a minute and a half left, approximately. Kandana seems to be like a city name. Now, unfortunately, I don't really know where that is. We'll have to look further. I don't know if we can glean anything from the phone numbers. Kandana, yeah. That would be nice if I had narrowed it down enough to really place myself somewhere. Please don't stutter step now. Do you not have a top level domain somewhere? That would be very nice. To be fair, oh no, I got turned around. To be fair, Southeast Asia has always been a bit of a weak spot for me in this game, but I'm afraid this will continue. I'll put myself here, approximately. We'll see how that goes. I'll just let the timer do the work. Oh, Sri Lanka. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have thought of that. So that was not the greatest start. Okay, Kandana is here. I don't know that much about Sri Lanka, to be honest. Is this a part of Colombo? Or are those or are there multiple cities in this like metropolitan area? Well, good to know. So this script is also in Sri Lanka, even though you don't really see it on the map very much. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what the next round holds for us. Okay. At least we should have a lot of writing somewhere. Bannock? Well, it's English at least, so that's nice. Colfax Avenue. Are we... Wait a second. What does all this mean? If I had played more recently, I probably would have better intuition about this, but Cardiovascular Institute. What zoo is that? Ah, the bus is gone. Let's not get too hung up on that. Colfax Avenue. Via Washington? Okay. Center Point. Alright. Is this just America? Looks a bit unusual, I think, but could be. Yeah, #1 transit agency in North America. University of the Rockies? Okay. But it said something about Washington earlier. Is this just... Now, the question is which Washington? DC or state? I'm sure if you're... where exactly was it again? Ah, Washington. I'll put myself in Washington for now. But maybe I will change that opinion yet. Well, Canadian... Is that the Colorado flag? Denver Energy Center. Wow, okay. Well, good thing I saw that. Denver, Colorado. I don't know where exactly we would be. Washington Park? Something around here, maybe? I'll guess that. Well, there we go. That wasn't so bad. That was actually pretty good. Good thing I saw that Colorado flag and the Denver writing. But yeah, Washington Park. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of things are probably named after Washington in the United States. I've never been, but, you know, he is quite relevant in American history. So let's continue on. Now, okay, what is this? This might be... Is this Southeast Asia again? It's left side traffic, so probably. Wait, that flag. Is that Malaysia? Is that Malaysia? Let's see. Malaysia. Where exactly? I don't know. Let's... that's hard to read. Very hard to make out. Do we have a name of the town somewhere? Sabah? Do we have a town called that? Well, finding it is the hard part, of course. I don't even know if that's the town name. Well... Let's keep looking around just in case I find something more useful. Yeah, let's keep going for now. Let's keep going for now. Wait, let's see. Oh, the sun is... very seems quite directly east, to be honest. I'm gonna put myself about at the height of the equator. Unfortunately that... Wait, no, that's Indonesia already. I'll put myself... further south, at least. Closer to the equator. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and see if more information volunteers itself to us. Something Ulu Sapi? Did I see that on another sign or on the map? That's the question. I think I might have seen it on another sign. But, oof, that doesn't really help me all that much. And that's, you know, if I even got the flag right. Okay. Well, it was quite far away. That was Sapi Mill. Yeah, that was kind of in the middle of nowhere, unfortunately, so I didn't really find it, but that is... How are the borders here? Is this Malaysia? I mean, it's not Indonesia because this part is Indonesia and there's a border running through it. I think that must be Malaysia, so at least I got the country right. But of course, here in the in these island regions, you know, getting the country right doesn't really help all that much when parts of the country are on different islands that are quite far apart. Well, let's keep going and hope that things get better. This, unfortunately, so far, this record will be quite easy to beat. But that's the Rust for you. This doesn't tell me anything. Let's keep going. Okay. Right side traffic. That's something. Now, where exactly would this be? I don't... These road markers on the side don't really tell me much. What does that say? I don't know. This doesn't tell me much either. The color scheme down here, is this maybe related to some country flags? I wouldn't know which though. But at least, wait. The sun isn't in the sky, that's unfortunate. Maybe if we can travel fast, we can see the sun. Okana, it says. What else does it say? We're already passing it by. And a lot of it is blurred out, unfortunately. Oh! Kenya? But I don't... Is this Kenya, or is just... Or did someone just, you know, write that on there? Oh my god, that's hard to read. It's all so blurry when you zoom in. I mean, I think... I'm not sure if all of Africa has left side traffic. I think only some of it. I'm not sure exactly. Is Kenya maybe right side traffic still? Or maybe I'm just completely getting thrown by some graffiti on a wall, which is also possible. But I don't really have anything else to go off of yet, at least not with my current rustiness, I suppose. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm gonna have to put something down sooner rather than later. And I don't really have a lot. I mean, okay. Is it just Kenya? I don't know. Am I getting thrown by a graffiti? Maybe. Yes, I am. Well, yeah, I didn't really have anything to go by. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my first instinct was South America, but I wasn't convinced enough to not let myself get thrown. But, well, that's 7 points for me. That is unfortunate. Let's keep going and try to forget this disgrace. Alright, this... Could be a couple different things. Let's look around and see in which direction I'm getting pulled by further information on this. Let's see. Could you travel a bit faster? Come on now. I want to see a bit more before this is over. Okay. Pick up drug already. I should really, you know, I should really remember the road markings as well once I've completed a guess, because I'm sure if you still have those memorized, you could quite easily, you know, make a very educated guess here. I mean, my instinct would be you know, North America, maybe northern USA, or maybe Canada, somewhere northwest maybe. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Main road. Is that Newfoundland? Well, it's not in the west, right? Where's Newfoundland again? That's New Brunswick. Ah, that's Newfoundland. Okay, let's put ourselves on this road. Wait, let's see which way is the road oriented. It's going west. We're on a road going west, so maybe something. Where would we go west? Somewhere around here, maybe? I don't know. Might be a smaller road than that. It probably is, but hard to say. I haven't really gotten a town name, and I don't really have enough time to go after a town name. If you know, if I find one, but hopefully Newfoundland is correct. Let's see. Okay, not bad. 121 kilometers off. You know, it's not perfect, but okay. It was here. All right. Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that result. Glad I found that that Newfoundland thing. So yeah, I'm gonna view the results. Of course, very big blunders in there. Not my best effort, but after how long? Like that, well over a year and a half. You know, I think I'm allowed some rust. Let's take a look at the breakdown real quick, and let's go. How do I confirm that? Do I have to go back to do I have to go back to classic maps? No, community maps. There we go, a community world. Moving 3 minutes. Challenge number 2. Let me quickly paste that. There we go. Let's see if this one is gonna go better. Alright. Let's see. Oleoteca regionale. Ristorante, pizzeria. Okay. I mean, I was gonna say that car is Italian. So, who knows? Maybe we are in Italy. The language also seems to suggest that the architecture I would also buy as being Italian. So, I would think Italian it probably is. Loreto Abruzino. Okay. I don't know where Loreto would be. Let's see. Can we... Is there anything that sticks out to us? Well, I'm gonna place myself down and maybe we can find something more definitive sooner rather than later. Maybe something about a road name or other cities near us. That would be helpful. Let's see. I mean, this city doesn't seem, you know, tiny necessarily. Wait, wasn't there? Ah. Do we have anything else? Since last playing, I have been to Italy because, and then that was my first time there, but I've only been to like one city, so it's, you know, it's not gonna help me everywhere. No, we don't really have anything here. Let's see. Do we get like okay, we aren't near the we aren't at the ocean. I was like, is that like, because I didn't see any landscapes there. I thought maybe that was next to the ocean. Unfortunately, it isn't. That would have given us quite a bit. Well, we have the country, but where exactly is, of course, a more difficult thing. You know what? I'm putting myself a bit further south. Not for any specific reason. Just feels like it. Well, let's see. Well, not bad, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. What was the town called? Yeah, it was called that, but small. It was smaller than I thought. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but you know, still 4,500. I'm okay with that. Let's keep going. Okay. This sign has seen better days. World Vision, US Aid. Alright. I'll just check real quick. Where exactly that would be script-wise. This script, let's see. Could be Bangladesh, it could be India. Depending on the region. Yeah. I don't think it's Myanmar. It looks different. I'm gonna put myself in Bangladesh for now. I might change that depending on what we see. Alright. Let's keep moving. Oh, we're moving slow again, huh? I hate it when that happens. I would like some information. I would like it if people, you know, in general, I don't really care for it, but in GeoGuessr it would be very useful if people had flags hanging everywhere. In real life, I don't care much for it, but in GeoGuessr it would be very useful. What do we have here? Don't really know. I'm sure there are plenty of cultural signifiers that could tell you where exactly we are. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed enough in wait, what's the Bangladesh flag again? Does that have a crescent in it? I'm gonna stick with Bangladesh for now. I'm not sure though. I might just be confusing it with something else entirely. Let's see. We don't have a lot more time, and I don't think we're in a particularly populated area, so the information density is also not going to be at its best. And we're moving slow. Just some tractors. Yeah, time is running out. Gonna put myself here. Ah, it is the right country, but the wrong side of the country. It was down here. Bardeli. Okay. Yeah. To be honest, I completely missed that this part of the country existed. Still, or, you know, that this was part of Bangladesh. But, well, the more you know. Okay. Well, you know, even though there's plenty of kilometers between me and the location, I'm at this point always happy when I get the country right. So let's keep going. See where it takes us next. Okay. The sun is in the south still, so we should be in the northern hemisphere. We could be in Southeast Asia again. Entirely possible. But where exactly? Where exactly is the question? Ah, there's some language at least. Okay, this could be... That's the same script that Sri Lanka had in the previous guesses. It could also be in India. I don't think it's the right script for Myanmar. I'm gonna place myself in India for now. Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's not bog ourselves down here. We have the language. We can think about that later when we have more information to put into this big cauldron of knowledge. Oh, India? Okay. Is that India cement? Or what? What does that say? I couldn't quite read it. But it doesn't tell me the name of the city. Not that I would necessarily find the city. But I am relatively confident that it's probably India. Okay. But where exactly? Yeah, Indian oil. Yeah, this has to be India, but I don't know. It's oftentimes hard to tell how arid exactly a country is. You know, the bright sun might be misleading. It's dry right now, but it doesn't mean that it necessarily always is. Okay, just more information about which country we're in. Is this like just a celebratory flag, or is it like a state flag or city flag or something? And there's flags for everything. Tractors, farm equipment. I'm afraid the city name might just be written in a script I can't read, so let's put myself here and hope for the best. A bit further north. 300 something kilometers again. You know, that's okay. That's okay. You know, all things considered, I would say that is vaguely the right part of India. I'm sure there's differences between those two areas, but, you know, for someone who is from quite far away, those differences might not immediately be obvious. Let's keep going. Okay. Balneario. Okay. Right side traffic. My guess would be South America. But which country? Which country? Let's keep going down the... Is this the larger road? It looks like the larger road. Maybe we find some signs for cities. That would be nice. That could narrow it down. Hopefully like a city I've heard of. Come on now, let's move a bit quicker. And see. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure I've fully excluded the Philippines yet. I'm not sure about that. It could be. It could be. So I definitely need more information. Come on, more signs, please. That's just about the road narrowing. Come on now. Please give me something. Is this gonna be the big blunder of this round? Now, if only I could distinguish well between Spanish and Portuguese, that would be nice. But as it's BR 174, is that like a 903 kilometers? My guess would be that that's Brazil, probably. I'm just gonna put myself down there in case the timer runs out. Do we have a road of that number somewhere? 174? I don't even know if I'm barking up the wrong tree or not. You know, is this maybe a street that would have a different sign than that? Am I being misled by the BR? Am I doing the Kenya thing again? Well, no, this isn't a graffiti, but I haven't found the number yet. Well, I guess it's gonna have to be what it is. Ah, way further in... no, that's not what I meant to do. Way further in, like way further inland. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I was at least, you know, right about what the sign meant. That's good. Of course, 2,500 kilometers away, that's gonna cut into my points, but it's already better than the last round. Let's keep going and hopefully we don't mess it all up now. Let's not bother with graffiti, that's hurt us in the past. Hold on now. Okay, no, that's right side traffic. This looks vaguely like a... Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks vaguely like a Russian bus stop. Okay. Well, big region of the map. Very big region of the map. And we seem to be in a rather barren part of it. Okay. Well, let's see. The sun would be... The sun is relatively far south. Like... somewhat outside of Moscow. Tends to be the classic for situations like that. Let's keep going. I mean, we might be further north. I don't know what the, you know, the, flora is like in different parts of Russia. maybe those trees and bushes are well suited for colder climates, which, you know, the grass looks... It all looks kind of barren, so it might actually be a colder region and the sun is misleading. You know, that could be the case, and since the sun is relatively far in the south, that might be it, but let's hope that we find some sign that could help me out here. But man, this looks like there's not a lot going on here. Yeah, there is not a lot going on here. Just a long empty road going northeast. Like maybe this road going northeast, the E115. I don't know. I like to be somewhat in the vicinity of Moscow. Since the sun is so far south, I'm putting myself north of Moscow on a road that leads to the northeast from Moscow. Might be completely barking up a wrong tree though. That is always a possibility. What does that say? Nothing that I can really pass. Well, that's it. Let's send it. It was quite far away. Yeah, it wasn't that far north. And, okay. Yeah, it's close to Kazakhstan. Okay. Well, good to know. But, you know, there wasn't really a lot to go off of. So, all in all, I can't really be too mad. Generally speaking, my goal is to reach 20,000. We haven't done that. But, to be fair, there were some tough guesses in there. So, that, in addition to my rust, I'm fine with it. I'll accept it. Let's view the results. Yeah, that's okay. Level 26, very nice. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, two things I would call a slip up, but to be fair, not a lot of information in Brazil. Didn't find the road. Usually, like, most of the guesses aren't that far inland. Most of them are more along this coast, so I didn't check. If I had more time, I might have. And here, didn't even have a road number. Just vague Russia. Yeah, all things considered, with those two guesses, I can excuse my results here. Yeah, 4 and 5 went particularly nice. The others above 4,000 can't really complain. So yeah, see you next time then.